Okay, now this is a Samsung QN95D versus the TCL C855K. Both TVs are 65-inch 4K Ultra HD TV, and they come with VRR 144 Hz refresh rate. Now, both TVs have their own ups and downs. Straight up looking at the TVs, they both have similarities and they also have some major differences. Now, both TVs comes with mini LED. They are super bright. However, the TCL has a slighter brightness in certain aspects. For full disclaimer, this TV was sent to me. Everything that we say here is our honest uptake. Now, I'm going to be giving you all of the facts that you need and also include some of my opinion, so that way you can understand which TV has strength in certain areas. Both TVs are awesome when watching movies and playing games, but which TV is actually better? They're both playing behind me, and I don't know if the camera can do any justice due to the YouTube compression, but looking at it side by side, I am super stoked and I can't seem to understand which one is better. Let's play a game and guess which one is the Samsung or the TCL. So let me know in the comment section, the one on the left or the one on the right. I'll give you 3 seconds for you to decide. Right, if you made a decision, the one on the right is the Samsung QN95D, and this is the neon quantum dot flagship TV. And on the other side, this is the mid-range top-end market for the TCL C855K. Again, this TV, it's also amazing. It does not hold back. The only downside I could say from this TV is because there are some key features that you would like to see that the Samsung has as a bonus where this TV doesn't have. So let's quickly run you through the similarities before we actually talk about the differences. The similarities are obviously the size. They are both 65-inch 4K mini LED. They both have a central base. So the base is right in the middle, so they don't come with on the edge. And they both have a VRR 144 Hz refresh rate. And they also have a FreeSync Premium Pro, where you could actually have your gaming experience to be elevated to the next level. Other similarities are they both come with auto gaming, and it also comes with anti-reflection. So this is a key point for some of you, depending on where you're going to place your TV. Anti-reflection is really important. As you can see, the Samsung on my right here is closer to the window. There are certain things that you can't prevent it, but wherever possible, if you can prevent light shining directly to your screen, then it is wise for you to prevent it. The differences are the Samsung QN95D can go up to 85-inch, whereas the TCL C855K can go up to 98-inch. So obviously you can go a lot bigger with the TCL compared to the Samsung. Now, obviously the local dimming is a key important, but again, what really matters is when you're actually watching the TV. So the local dimming for the Samsung is 792 and the TCL is 1344 zones. And obviously when it comes to the peak brightness, the TCL here overshines the Samsung. The TCL comes with 3500 nits. Now obviously this might be controversial depending on your preference. The operating software, this is key important. Do you like Google? Then the TCL is winning here. Do you like what the Samsung does, the Tizen operating software? Then the Samsung is winning. So they both have really strong operating software, whereas nowadays I've been reviewing tons of projectors and TVs. So I've seen most of them come with Android TV. So this is where the future is facing. Whereas the Samsung have kept their own operating software, the Tizen. In fact, the software is amazing. It's super fast. Again, either you like it or you dislike it. It's what you're one of those people. You can't have either ways. Obviously, it would have been better if the Samsung has revamped their homepage. We reviewed Samsung Q95t about 2 years ago. We'll leave a link up here. The homepage is pretty much the same. So again, that might be a deal breaker for some of you who have been using Samsung and you like to see something new. Then there isn't much new there, but the operating software is fast and it does what it says on the paper. On the other side, the Android TV is always progressing. So this is Android TV 12. You've had before maybe Android TV 11. This is a lot faster and it's a lot better. And you know, for those guys who use Google, so the operating software is always improving. And because I've been using Android TVs quite a lot, so I can navigate my way around very quickly and swiftly. Now, when it comes to the picture quality, I'll let you to decide, but in my opinion, they both have its own strength and weakness. On my right here, the Samsung has a lot more stronger on the blues and weak on the reds and the orange and the yellow. On the flip side here, you can see straight away the TCL is winning when it comes to the darker areas. The TCL outshines, but the Samsung is not holding back. It's really bright, it's great, and it's distributing the lights everywhere that's needed. The TCL here, because it kind of shows a little bit weakness in the blue areas, it's showing on the darker areas a little bit washed out, so it might not be as clear as the Samsung. Now moving on, this is a quick shot of a gravity. Let me know if you can see all of the stars, or is the YouTube compression killing the video quality itself. Right, so this is the area where I want to focus on and drill down a little bit further. I don't know if the camera is doing any justice. So again, one of the TVs closer to the window, that might have slight more reflection than the other. But they are both showing really well, good content. I can see the dark areas and it's pretty clean. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm actually displaying this video. So that way you could actually see how the darkness stands out. But when you're watching both of them side by side, I promise you, you can't tell any difference. Both of them are stunning side by side. In fact, I've asked my kids and other people if they can tell which one is Samsung and which one is the TCL. They couldn't tell the difference. It sounds like you have a change of heart. Yeah. And you are growing a little bit more towards the TCL compared to the Samsung. Yeah. So overall, this is your final verdict. Okay. Do you actually like the one on the left more than the one on the right?
The one on the left.
The one on the left. So that is a key point here. The TCL is not trying to dominate the Samsung or whatever, because they're both priced at different range. The TCL is £1,399, whereas the Samsung is £2,899. That's double the price. So obviously this might be a deal breaker for some of you who are looking to purchase a TV. You might quickly gravitate to the TCL because it has all of these key features. The features that I really love about the Samsung that doesn't have the TCL is a camera. It has this unique camera where you could actually have a two-way conversation within your camera. You could have your meeting in your TV and you could see everything from there. Whereas the TCL doesn't have this webcam or a camera. Again, this might not be a huge deal breaker for some of you. You're not going to buy a TV because of the camera. You're going to buy a TV because of the quality it can output. So that's one of the bonus features that I like about the Samsung. The second bonus feature that I like about the Samsung is, again, the quality itself at the back of the TV. It feels a little bit more premium compared to the TCL. The TCL feels a little bit more plasticky at the back. But when it comes to the front, they're both almost identical. They are slim bezels. They both have super slim bezels. At the bottom, they both have a small chin. But again, the quality is where it really matters. On the side, when you're watching here, they're both slim. Again, as you can see, my finger here is actually, my finger's thicker than the TV itself. At the back of the TV, like I said, again, the quality is there, but it's always at the back of the TV. You're not gonna see it anyway. And that's my preference. And the Samsung is, this part is dominating. Now, when it comes to the sound quality, again, the Samsung is dominating in this area because the Samsung comes with 70 watts. It has 8 speakers and it's supported by the quantum dot speakers. So it feels a little bit more smooth, a lot more easy on the ear. Whereas the TCL, it comes with 60 watts, 6 speakers, and it feels a little bit more punchy, more bass. You can obviously change the sound quality through the setting to suit your needs. This is a sound quality for you to judge for yourself. Now, when it comes to the advantage and disadvantage, the C855K is a model from TCL lineup that offers 4K resolution and it is positioned as a mid-range to high-end option with various features that's aimed to provide good value for price. Below are key advantage and disadvantages. The main advantage obviously is value for money. £1,399 is nothing compared to the Samsung where you're paying £2,800. So the TCL 100% wins in this compartment when it comes to the price. Obviously both TVs comes with 4K UHD resolution. They both deliver exceptionally sharp and detailed picture quality, especially in 4K content. The TCL comes with Dolby Atmos as well as enhanced IMAX capability. It has the AirPlay system where you could actually mirrorcast your smartphone, laptop, iPads. This model supports Dolby Vision and HDR10, which is advanced HDR format that enhances the contrast and color compatible content, ensuring a better viewing experience. The TV includes Dolby Atmos support, providing more immersive audio experience, especially when paired with a compatible sound system or a soundbar. Gaming features is another focus of this TV because it has the auto sync and auto gaming mode, making this a good option for gamers with the next gen consoles. Now when it comes to the disadvantage of the TCL and the Samsung is the brightness itself. This could be seen as disadvantage or advantage depending on what type of person you are and how you see something visually. So the brightness when it comes to the TCL on the reds and the yellows and the oranges are quite strong and a little bit weak on the blues, and on the flip side the Samsungs are quite strong on the blues and pretty weak on the reds and those things. So again, that could be a deal breaker for some of you. You just have to tweak and play about so that way it actually matches to your taste, but that could be seen as a disadvantage. So in my opinion, I would put this as a disadvantage when it comes to both TVs. The brightness is something that I found it a little bit hard to swallow, especially when it comes to the price range. We're talking about a £2,899. It's really a expensive price tag for a Samsung to not nail the brightness when it comes to. So again, that's because I'm having these two TVs comparison side by side. But if you only have one TV, you will not notice that because you might see everything as smooth as the movie intended. But because I have a benchmark where I'm going against, and that's why I'm able to tell the difference. Again, the sound could be improved on the TCL. The TCL does not hold back. It's only 10 watts. That's shorter from the Samsung. Samsung has 70 watts. The TCL has 60 watts. The bass is quite strong on the TCL, so that could be a little bit reduced. But again, you can manually adjust it in the system. So this is not a huge complaint for me. Now, obviously, when it comes to the build quality, the Samsung is on lead here. At the front, you're not going to be able to tell any difference. Both TCL and Samsung look pretty much identical, but at the back is where you can actually see a lot difference. The Samsung is fully flat, so you can actually put it on the wall and make it flat and flush. The TCL has a slight curve and it feels a little bit more plastic, so it's on a cheaper end material, but both of them are in fact plastic. So again, it's just the design and aesthetic pleasing at the back. So if you are worried, and that is something for you to consider. But in my case, both TVs are going to be against the wall anyway, so you're not going to see at the back of the TV. Now, when it comes to comparison of the remote controllers, obviously the smart remotes are the key areas where I'm going to focus on. And as you can see, there is a key feature difference. This looks a lot premium compared to this one. But again, they both have their own quirks and ups and downs. The Samsung QN95D comes with the USB Type-C remote where you can actually charge it here, whereas the TCL comes with a battery-based remote, so you can't actually charge it. And the Samsung has a solar where you can actually charge it as well through that method. To conclude this, both TVs are exceptional. In my opinion, the TCL C855K has a lot more value for money because of the price range itself, and is able to produce these top-end qualities. The Samsung has a lot better features in terms of the operating software. It's unique to Samsung. The Samsung coming with this camera, you're able to interact and have a meeting within your living room without going to your computer. So that's another bonus. Well, you just made to the end of today's video. If you're still here, let us know in the comment section which TV is your favorite and why. Till next time, watch this video.